All right, here we go. What's up, everyone? This is Romance Dawn, a One Piece podcast. You're here with Echoes and
Brazier.
okay, and we're here to talk about the last 2 weeks of One Piece because we missed last week due to some very busy schedules. But yeah, I'm excited. You excited, Brazier?
Yeah, I'm half excited because I only really like this week's chapter.
You didn't like last week's chapter?
I barely remember last week's chapter, but
Well, do you want to go back to last week's chapter and talk about it?
Yeah, sure. That's what you just introduced. So
All right, let's do it.
might as well discuss that one too.
Do it. In last week's chapter, we actually met Neko Mamushi. Is that how you pronounce it?
Neko Mamushi. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you like this? I really like this color spread that Oda did. It's pretty beautiful, man.
Oh yeah, it's dope.
Yeah.
Too bad it doesn't have all those straw hats, but it's still cool.
It's lit.
Dude, Brook.
Yeah, Brook is hella lit. Alright, next. Do. Yeah.
Alright, so they're talking about the poison gas weapon thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What do you have to say about that?
Yeah, so I don't know. I didn't really like this chapter because, dude, if you just, I mean, the chapter before this, it ends with like Chopper talking about the gas weapon, right? And like, I feel like you could just skip this chapter entirely and read this week's chapter, and it'd still be fluid storytelling. Because this one is all just kind of like fluff.
Yeah. Okay. I guess. Well, I
I don't
thought
think
it
of
was,
this first page.
I mean, yeah, the first page is kind of meh. I thought it was cool the next page that Arashi knows Shanks, but then he doesn't explain further, which kind of is annoying. But I guess we'll probably find out more in the future. How do you think he knows Shanks?
Oh, I didn't even remember.
What?
I don't think I noticed that.
What? He was the one. Yeah. What wasn't it? There was a...
Yeah, I remember him falling asleep right when Luffy was about to say that, and I hella laughed. But that's weird. I didn't remember the Shanks name drop for some reason.
Yeah, apparently him and the cat dude, like, they ran into Shanks when I guess they were pirates before, but they sailed the seas a long time ago.
That's so weird, though. Shanks isn't that old, is he?
No, he's not. Like,
But they make this like whole civilization just seem like complete isolationist or whatever.
maybe it was just them specifically who were like pirates or whatever.
Yeah, but I feel like if they're the leaders of the whole country and they were like pirates, I feel like they should, I don't know, not be that against meeting people outside. But whatevs.
Yeah,
That's-
I guess. Yeah, so he knew
That
Shanks.
actually makes this week's chapter make a lot more sense to me.
Wait, why?
Because at the end of this week's chapter, the Pedro guy is like talking about how they're like the hope of the world or for some
Oh,
reason.
yeah. Well, let's talk about that later, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool though. But then that shit where he falls asleep right when Luffy's about to tell his backstory, dude, that shit had made me hella laugh out loud because Luffy always does that to everybody else.
Oh, he does do that. Wow. Nice. Alright. Anything? Meh. Yeah, you're right. This chapter was kind of just meh. Is it just me, or is the way what's her name again?
Wanda?
Yeah, the way Wanda is drawn in this panel, where she's explaining the day and night cycle, like super weird looking.
Mm, Wait, the first panel of the second page?
No, it's like page 9, dude.
Uh, oh, yeah, her like nose or whatever?
Yeah, her snout.
Looks a bit weird.
Yeah,
Not that weird.
but whatever. Anything else to say? I feel like we could cruise through this chapter. Oh, well, this is the flashback. The flashback's kind of cool.
I forget what happens in the flashback already. Just the introduction of the various squads or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, they show the three Inuarashi musketeers.
Oh, but I never thought they were that special. So.
Yeah, I don't particularly care for their character design. It's-
What? I thought you liked the dude.
I like the lion dude, but like the zebra and the wolf or whatever.
Uh,
For some reason, the wolf reminds me of Buggy from, or Boogie from like like Kingdom Hearts and the Nightmare for Christmas.
oh, because of his like sharp mouth or whatever.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
I think he looks the coolest out of all of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
To each their own, man. To each their own. What do you think of this whole? What do you think of their powers? Like the Kaido pirates. They're like, do you see his hand? Like, why did his hand turn into like a little mini like thing? You know?
Which one?
See, when they introduced the Musketeers, the one of the Kaido pirates, his hand like turns into a wolf grip thingy.
Oh, I thought that was just. Isn't that already like established that like the really masterful Zoan users can like control which limb turns into the animal form?
It has? Since when?
I thought it was already established that like if they're really strong, they can like just use.
Where has that been shown before?
I don't know.
You're lying. You're pulling it out of your
No,
ass,
I think
man.
that is true. I think it's like their awakened version of the fruit power or something.
No, I don't. I really don't remember ever seeing this before.
I think it's been implied already. I forget when.
Okay, if you say so, man.
And it makes sense though. It's kind of like Luffy's gear.
Find it, and then I'll believe you.
Nah, it'll show up eventually. Got a fucking whole army of Zoan fruit users now. It's gonna be common.
I guess. But next, Duke Inuarashi to the rescue.
I like the cat more than the dog, to be honest.
Oh, really?
The dog is just kind of like the archetypal, like, old village chief dude, but the cat dude is badass.
You a cat person?
No, I like dogs more, but this character is just better.
Okay, I guess. So are you the ruler of this country? No shit, Jack. No shit.
Jack's such a fucking dumbass.
Yeah.
What is wrong with him, man?
I don't know. I think it was kind of naive of Inuarashi to just drop his sword like that and be like, "Oh, let's talk it out."
But, yeah.
And then Jack just whams him.
Probably doesn't even need the sword, though, to be honest.
Oh yeah, that's right. He like stops it like a badass. That was kind of cool.
Dude, they're hella strong. I wanna... Like, that's... I guess one of the main reasons I think they're worth being relevant.
The Duke and the cat.
The Duke and the cat, too.
Uh huh.
They're freaking crazy strong.
Maybe they chilled with Roger back in the day.
Yeah, their power level is getting me excited about what's gonna happen.
Dude, I mean, we learn like Jack has a bounty of 1 billion belly, which is the highest we've seen in the series so far.
Yeah.
And apparently they
Wait,
can
is
fight.
there a-
Huh?
Is there a price on Dragon's Head? Or is it...
Not that we know of.
Because his title is like the most wanted man in the world, right?
Yeah, but this is the first time we've seen a belly, like a bounty this high.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not bad, but the dude is still a fucking dumbass.
Yeah. So it's kind of cool that, I mean, you just said it, but like the fact that they can go like toe to toe with him like this, like,
Oh yeah, definitely.
bruh, like, do you think they could beat Luffy at this point? Or does that mean that Luffy is at a point where he can beat $1 billion bounty person? Because I'm assuming he could beat Jack, probably.
Luffy's like $500 million right now, right?
Yeah.
Huh. I don't think he can.
You don't think he can beat Jack? So,
Yeah, I don't think he can because if Jack needs to save Doflamingo, it means he's stronger than Doflamingo, and Luffy technically lost to Doflamingo.
He didn't lose, man. He beat Doflamingo.
No, we discussed this and you agreed.
What?
I talked you into it.
You didn't talk me into it, did you?
Yeah, I convinced you.
How'd you convince me?
I told you that Law already used the freaking his ultimate move on Doflamingo.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Had to like stall Doflamingo for Luffy to go Gear 4 one more time, and whatever Bajigger.
So you're saying Luffy can't beat this dumbass named Jack?
Unfortunately, no, I don't think he can.
What? So you don't think? Do you think Luffy can beat this dog and this cat?
Or I mean, I think if you gauge the power levels, Jack is stronger, but like in the spirit of the story, then Luffy can probably beat him if he like fought him right now.
Okay,
But there would be like circumstances similar to Doflamingo's fight
But-
that would like alert to him.
but
being-
say Luffy fought Inuarashi or Nekomamushi like right now, who would win?
I think he'd lose.
You think he'd lose to this dog and this cat?
Yeah, dude.
Oh goodness.
From what I see in the next chapter after this,
Okay.
or I guess the next chapter like shows off the cat, and then this one shows off the dog. So
Mm-hmm. Then the next page, they reveal with a bounty of 1 billion belly. What do you think? What do you think Kaido's bounty is now? What do you think Kaido and Whitebeard's bounties were?
I don't know.
Because I, for some reason, I assumed that 1 billion was like top tier. But if Kaido's right hand man is the one with 1 billion, then what could
Yeah,
Kaido
yeah.
be?
Feels like he kind of should be. I feel like Oda might be underestimating the actual amount of 1 billion.
Really?
That's like, I don't know. That's a really big number.
That is a big number. So
But is he the right hand man to Kaido?
I
Or
mean,
is
they
one of
he's one of them. He's like one of, and you thought that he'd probably be the weakest of the 3.
yeah, I just feel like that's the way it goes. If he's introduced first, he's probably the weakest.
Yeah, I can see
Maybe
that.
not. Who knows? He's pretty strong though.
So do you think 5 billion for Kaido?
Yeah, probably that or higher. Dude,
Do-
10 billion, that'd be pretty crazy.
Dude.
That'd be pretty crazy, yeah.
Dude, Luffy's gonna
It's
be...
just numbers though.
I know, but Luffy's gonna be worth more than 1 billion one day. Probably, right?
Yeah.
Before he becomes Pirate King. Or when he is Pirate King.
Wonder how much Roger was worth.
Dude, $100 million. You remember that?
He gave himself up though, so no one got the money.
Oh, that's true. Remember Austin Powers?
Whose freaking face is that behind Jack when he's introduced as Billion?
Probably just one of his hype men, man.
So random.
Yeah. Alright. Next. Oh, that was cool when that it showed him, like, I'm assuming he imbued hockey? Or is that just, like, the mink lightning thing?
Where?
In the next page, he, like, imbues something into his weapon? Like, some sort of lightning? I thought it was hockey, but
Oh.
you know how they had, like, some lightning powers, apparently?
You think it's the lightning thing that actually is hockey, or you just think it's hockey and not the lightning thing?
I think it could be either.
I think it's the lightning thing, which might be hockey.
Yeah, I think it's... Yeah. I thought it was so lame how Jack was like, let me add one more thing. I love to destroy.
I don't know.
Okay. Next. There's a big fight, blah blah blah. I thought it was ironic that there was flooding in the country when he's called Jack the Drought.
Ha.
Yeah. But yeah. And then
And
the
then the
next...
fucking cat dude comes in.
Yeah, I thought it was funny how I was like, because no matter where you go, there's plenty of idiots around here. Bam!
Dude, that guy is cool. I like him.
You like him a lot?
Yeah, I like him a lot. He's pretty damn cool. He smokes a pipe, dude.
You shouldn't condone that sort of stuff, man. What if we have kids watching?
I thought we just talked about the color spread. Fucking Brooks lit as shit.
Oh. Oops. Alright. Anything to say about this? I love how he just, like, takes Jack's trunk and just... Bam!
Yeah, he's just cool.
It's pretty cool.
It's like a Hellcat or whatever. fucking wipes the floor with this Jack motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah, he's pretty cool. I am
What do you think?
Nekomamushi, the man who awaits the dawn of this world.
Yeah, what do you think "who awaits the dawn of this world" means?
Dude, I mean, maybe it goes back to what the end of the next chapter is. Like, he's actually...
Yeah, I think so too, but...
There's probably some sort of prophecy, some shit like that.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe they know how to read... No, actually, I don't know. I don't know how likely it is, but I was thinking, like, what if they, like, know how to read, like, poneglyphs?
The dawn of this world.
I feel like, because it's been established that there are, there were all those different races who were, like...
Oh, yeah.
Who were, like, important in the creation of, like,
Yeah.
the poneglyphs or whatever? Or, like, part of the old kingdom?
How many was it? Like 10 or 7 or something?
I only remember the 3. They were all, like, winged races that relate to, like, the Skypians and the Moon People and the Shandians.
Really?
Yeah, but then the fishmen were, like, probably, like, super relevant back then, too. So I feel like, I don't know, I just have the feeling that the minks were probably, like, hella relevant back during the Void Century, too, probably.
Yeah, and it's, haven't they been in, like, isolation for 800 years, just, like, exactly the time since the
Is that
century?
it? We should look it up.
Ooh.
No, even longer than the Void Century, dude. 1,000 years.
Oh, 1,000?
1,000 years.
Wait, was the Void Century 800 years ago, or did it last 800 years?
No, it was 800 years ago. It only lasted for 100 years. That's why it's called a century.
Oh, that's right.
Alright. Next. To the next chapter. 8:10.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a pretty short chapter.
Yeah.
The only part I liked about it was Jack getting fucking flipped.
Okay. I really like the cover pages that show back, like, the people who were, like, important to the Straw Hats, like, before they left, you know?
Yeah, sometimes I think they're kind of too plain, though. Not really sure what's happening.
I mean, they're just, like, aren't they, like, celebrating Sanji, like, finally having a picture?
Are they?
Yeah, look.
Oh, that's weird. I thought they would notice the dead or alive thing and be kind of worried somehow.
You think they would be worried about Sanji? They're probably just like, ha ha ha, Sanji.
No, I thought Zeph would have like some kind of expression that would be like, "Oh shit, they found out," but I guess he doesn't know either. Whatever Sanji's backstory is.
Or maybe he's just chilling. Okay.
Dang.
Next.
Oh yeah, they're actually carving Sanji into their boat with an afro.
No, dude, that's already been there.
Oh.
I think, right? I thought it was. Okay, never mind. Next.
Uh-uh. So what do you think of Jack and his human appearance?
His hair is so lame. I don't know. I think the bangs just make his hair so lame.
The what?
His bangs?
Oh.
I mean, yeah. But he's, like, imposing enough to... I don't know. He looks imposing enough to be one of Kaido's, like, right-hand men, I guess. What do you think?
I thought it was funny how, like, stout his legs are.
Stout? What do you mean?
Like, his legs are only, like, 25% of his height.
Dude, but Oda does that for, like, all his, like, super, like, muscular, big characters.
Really? It feels much more accentuated here.
No, dude. I think, if anything, I think...
No, okay, no, it feels like the part above the knees are way longer than under the knees.
What are you talking about? You can't even see it, though, from here.
But aren't you supposed to assume that where his henchmen are standing are, like, the ground, so his knees are only, like...
How can you even see where his knees are? I don't even see where his knees are.
I imagine where it stops being white is where his kneecaps are.
I don't know. Let's see if there's another picture later on in the chapter.
Uh,
But do you like his character design? Like his human character design?
I didn't think it was. I didn't think his hair was like laugh out loud funny. I thought it was just another one of Oda's like peculiar designs.
I just thought it was funny. I guess
He looks like Frankie Shogun in the panel though. His face. It looks like the robot face.
Oh, I can see that. Yeah,
But he still looks like Jack. I mean Morgan when it's like close up to me.
yeah.
Except for the stupid haircut.
Maybe they're related or something. That'd be interesting. Okay. I see the ancient form of the Zozo.
He has a weird weapon though.
Yeah, like does it bend out of the thing,
I can't tell from.
or is it just like it's like a sickle, right?
One of them's like curved, and then the other one's like a normal sickle.
Wait, he has two?
Yeah, it shows in a later page he's dual wielding.
Oh, okay. Let me check. If you don't want to fight, there's no skin off my back. I thought
Dude, the freaking cat has like the same exact outfit as Zoro.
Does he really?
Yeah, look on the page where
Oh yeah, oh shit, he does.
like even the button-up shirt.
Yeah. I wonder why.
That's pretty weird.
That's pretty funny. I thought it was cute how Beppo is like, I may have become a pirate, but this place is still my home.
Dude, they have a girl in their crew.
Why is that peculiar?
What?
Why is that peculiar?
No, the Heart Pirates.
Yeah, why is that peculiar?
No, I didn't say peculiar. I just thought it was interesting.
Oh, okay. I feel like there's somebody that the cat dude reminds me of, like one of the older, like an older One Piece character. Oh no, okay, never mind. There's that specific panel where the cat like is responding to Beppo, and it just reminds me specifically of when Whitebeard first met Luffy, and then he was like not awestruck, but he was just like kind of like happily nostalgic over like Luffy's like bravado kind of thing, you know? Do you know what I mean?
You mean charisma?
No, just when Luffy was like, "Oh, you're Whitebeard. I don't care. I'm just gonna go fight these people." Yeah, the cat.
That was a horrible impression.
What are you expecting, dude?
I don't know what you're talking about, but whatever.
Okay, never mind. Next.
That's cool though. The pirates fighting with their vice captains, homies.
Yeah, I thought it was ridiculous that they fought for like so many days straight.
Yeah, dude. I like that only happens when they're talking about fights that like happened in the past.
Yeah, and they're like those epic, like legendary fights.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like, dude, that picture of Jack in the bottom middle panel of this page, he looks like unbelievably like weirdly wide. Do you know what I mean?
Weirdly, what?
Wide?
Oh yeah, he looks like a square.
Yeah. It's kind of funny looking. Alright, next.
It's because the his shoulder pads are like. Actually, no. There's no excuse for it, really.
Because he doesn't look that wide in the original thing of him, right?
Nah, it's probably just.
Huh.
Yeah, that's weird. I'm gonna stop looking at that.
Okay. For 5 days and nights, through sunrise and sunset, the fighting continued. I feel like we've already talked about this so much, but I think like the fact that they were able to hold them off for so long shows how strong like all of the Mink tribe is, right?
Dude, they technically beat them.
Yeah, the only person they didn't beat was Jack himself, supposedly.
Yeah, but I figured they would have beaten him eventually.
Maybe.
Because it said that he wouldn't go down, but I mean, they wouldn't either, I'm assuming.
Do you think Kaido could destroy the country by himself?
Yeah, probably. Dude, fucking, if Kaido's stronger than Jack, then fucking Eustace and Hawkins and Pooh are so fucking dead.
Oh crap! That's
Dude, they're so fucked.
well, I mean, obviously Kaido's stronger than Jack.
Yeah, I know. He
There's
just
no way
took down
Jack would
fucking-
probably be his like subordinate if he was stronger than Kaido.
Yeah, so they're dude, they can't. It doesn't make sense, right? I mean, like if they beat Jack, then they're probably like stronger than Luffy. Then
Dude, I feel like the only thing that could happen is they either like get destroyed or they like somehow end up like aligning themselves with Kaido.
yeah, like one of those short skirmishes. So then they cut out a deal or something.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't I say that was gonna happen?
I don't know.
Well, what is the bet that we have going on right now again?
I don't know if I saved that bet, man.
Where'd you save it?
I mean, it would probably be in one of the earlier episodes.
I don't have to watch 30 minutes.
I'll find it later.
What else? Okay, what else?
I went to the next page. I thought it was funny that Luffy was like, "Oh, he's Kaido's errand boy."
Yeah, that's a weird way of terming it. When I look at Zoro, all I can like imagine is like how much he wants to fight them
Yeah, probably.
from that framing and whatnot.
And then they realized, or they said that he brought out the poison gas weapon. Is this the same gas that they used on Punk Hazard?
Wasn't that a slime?
Yeah, but so
I don't
that's
think
a different thing. It's a different thing. We're establishing that
Yeah.
it's a different thing.
She explained the making process of it in the previous chapter. I wasn't paying attention though.
Oh.
The slime was like Caesar's like one-time creation, I think.
Hmm.
Probably stronger than the gas in my opinion.
And that's why it came nice.
Dude, I can't. Isn't it like hilarious the idea of like Raizo causing all of this shit?
Why is that hilarious? It's kind of fucked up.
You don't think it's funny like how like the whole situation like rests on like it's this shit that's not even his fault? So like if he's actually on the island, like can you imagine him just being like fucking scared shitless or something?
Oh yeah, and the Minx would probably hate him so much. Ooh. Oh, dude, what if that leads into? What if the Minx like? Well, no, I don't think. Like, I don't believe this at all. But just like as a possibility, what if this does lead to Wano Country because it like the Minx like wants to like. Actually, no, I don't think so.
I wrote something similar to that in my review.
What?
I think the Raizo name dropping might just lead to like kind of like some interconnectivity from Zoe to like the outside world politics, but like I think Jack doing this shit will probably make them side with Luffy, to be honest, or something like that.
Who,
The
the Minx or the? Or,
Yeah, the Minx.
Oh, okay.
Because they're already calling him their benefactor too,
Yeah, that's true.
unless that's just like a really specific translation that's misleading. That'd be cool though, dude.
True. Went around. Dude, that's so messed up. They literally went around crucifying and killing people.
Yeah, dude, this shit was pretty gruesome.
Yeah. Why would we harbor somebody from Wano anyway? Dude,
That shit
when
is gruesome.
Nekomamushi was like, "I won't forget that face of yours, Jack, even when I'm no longer
Yeah,
in
that-
this world."
That really made me like his character.
Yeah. And then, Jack was just. Do you see that? Why did he just slashed at him more, man? It's so messed up. What's that on his head? Why is he wearing like a bubble thing? Oh, probably because of the gas.
gas.
Yeah, duh. Okay. Yeah.
Makes him look like the Celestial Dragons a bit, though.
Yeah, they're at the same level of fuckboy.
Why is he wearing a striped shirt all of a sudden?
Maybe he likes stripes.
That's weird.
On the system. Yep. You have anything else to say about this page?
Oh, I think that's like a full bodysuit for the gas because his men are wearing it too.
Oh, okay, probably.
Um, no, not for this page. I don't like how they keep going from flashback to present to flashback.
You'd
But
rather all just be one big flashback?
yeah, I think so. But
Uh,
this chapter had like enough content in it to not be that annoying.
hmm What do you think of the the coincidence that
It's
Luffy?
I can roll with that.
Yeah.
It's like a Des Ex Machina, but like a subtle one, so it's cool.
Jack left the country in order to. What do you think about the fact that they said Jack's obituary? Like, do you think he's actually dead?
Uh, I don't know. That sounds like kind of a weird translation.
Maybe. My friend,
Why would they make an obituary for bad people?
had this idea that, well, he was thinking like for some reason CP0 covered it up or something.
I think that's plausible because I feel like they wouldn't even publish Jack in the newspaper if that happened.
You don't think so? Like, you wouldn't think they'd say something about the fact that they got like the one of the right hand men of Kaido?
I feel like they would withhold that information. Like, why does the public need to know that?
Because they'll be like, "Oh, the Marines did something cool."
I don't know about that.
I think so, man. I think so.
I feel like they wouldn't publish that. Kind of like how they wouldn't have published Luffy being Doflamingo. They would keep it under wraps.
No, but the difference between that is that Luffy is a pirate beating another pirate. This is the Marines beating one of the biggest pirates in the world, supposedly.
Mm,
Like, it's like how they like completely publicized the death of Ace. Like, they would be of the same caliber, right?
Aces? I don't think so.
No?
Like, no one even... I don't know, because it's hard, because like from the storytelling perspective, like Jack is supposed to be famous, but we've never heard of him until now, so it's kind of like...
But he has a billion belly bounty, man.
I feel like they would just keep everything about like the Marines versus the Yonko under wraps, because that shit's like way too like monumental to let the common people know.
Nah, I don't think so. We can agree to disagree here.
Okay.
So that's now we know why they consider the Straw Hats to be like their benefactor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that might go a long way. Not too sure though.
Mhm.
Do you think that them losing, which was more like grotesque, them losing their arm and leg in this chapter, or Law losing his arm versus Doflamingo?
This because Doflamingo. I mean, like we already know that Law can like is able to like heal stuff. Like, he's a doctor. Like, we probably already thought like, oh, he's just gonna fix that later on. But then,
Wait, has he fixed it yet?
yeah, dude, Law put his arms back together.
I don't remember.
Yeah, they definitely did that.
You thought that immediately when it happened though?
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
But Law can, like, before that, we thought, didn't we just think that Law could put back stuff that he disconnects in his own, like, room?
What do you mean?
Like, how would he be able to, like, surgically reattach his arm unless he, like, used his own powers to cut it off?
Dude, because Law's a doctor.
Wow, that's so weird.
What?
So you can just put anything back?
Yeah,
That
dude.
doesn't really make sense.
What? No, yeah.
You think he can put anything that's cut off back?
Yeah.
Even if he didn't use his own powers to do it?
Oh no! Like, the reason he could do it is because he has his powers.
No, I mean, but if his powers weren't the thing that cut it off in the first place, you think he'd still be able
Yeah.
to put a detached limb back?
Well, how did he fix it?
I don't know. I didn't even know he fixed it until now.
You thought he was going around walking without an arm and a leg? These whole like,
Wait, he only got his arm cut off, didn't he?
I mean his arm. My bad.
Yeah, I thought I wasn't paying attention. I thought he was missing an arm this whole
Dude,
time.
go look at his arm. There's specifically a part I remember. I think he's chilling with Cavendish, and they're like fixing it.
How were they? What was the method?
Oh my goodness, I'm not about to go back. We'll talk about this afterward.
No, just in like one sentence. Was it like surgical, or he just used his power?
I'm pretty sure he uses power.
Oh, that's weird. That's cheating.
No, it's not. Dude,
Yeah, it is.
his powers are awesome.
I know, but I mean, his powers like disconnect, like cut things without like lethally injuring them. But Doflamingo actually like cut his arm off with his like string. So it doesn't really make sense for him to be able to put it back. Okay, whatever. Let's move on then.
Yeah. I lost so much at this part. Wait up, Squirrel Chan. All I want is to crucify and chill.
Dude, that was lame.
Really? My friend like took that specific like screen cap and was just like, "Ha, Oda knows about Netflix and chill."
No, dude, I think that was just the translators doing that.
Well, yeah, probably, but I thought it was still funny either way.
No, I thought it was. I didn't think that was it. I didn't think that was appropriate.
What? Whatever.
The original wording was probably way different. They were just trying to make a joke with a meme.
Dude, go find a raw and then read it and see what it actually says. Alright. Anything? I don't think these pages are that interesting until they finally get to the page where they actually find all the people like on the ground. Who do you...
It's kind of weird because the whole chapter is actually named after them.
Yeah.
After this page, basically.
The curly hat pirates arrive.
That's weird.
None of them have curly hair. Oh, well, I mean, okay, never mind. Sanji has a curly eyebrow. Never mind. Who is this that's telling them to save them?
That's Pedro.
Oh, it is?
Yes, he says, my name's Pedro.
Oh, it does? Oh, he does. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, we're here. What do you think? What exactly are they here for? These two. Apparently, okay, so, like, I feel like this arc is probably going to be about, like, them, like, reconciling their differences somehow. Do you agree?
No, I don't think they have differences that are... I think they just have that dynamic like Zoro and Sanji. It's not like they're actually at arms with each other.
What? No, dude, you don't think that there's some big reason why they don't talk anymore?
Because they go to sleep, don't they, or something?
No, but they were like supposedly they were best friends who like sailed the seas together, and now they don't speak to each other. Now they like actively hate on each other. You don't think they're gonna? But apparently they're both needed for whatever thing in the future. Like, you don't think that a big part of the story is gonna be them like reconciling?
No.
What? Are you?
I think they already like are. They don't talk to each other anymore, but they will probably, like, when the prophecy comes true or whatever, they already intend to work together if that's what needs to happen. I mean, they worked together to fight Jack just now, and they weren't like, they didn't need to do any like reconciliation for that. They just like threw out little bad names at each other, like in a fun way.
But you don't. So what do you think is gonna happen in Zoe now?
When he said that one line, this like whole country's like full of imbeciles or whatever.
Yeah, I know that.
He said that in like a kind of like, oh, I'm relying on this dude to take over or whatever.
No. What do you think is gonna happen then? What is the trajectory of this arc?
I think that this arc is like supposed to just be like a transition arc. Information is going to be divulged, we get some more allies or some shit, and then you do what's next.
But you don't think...
What do they need to reconcile with?
If anybody is reading, or if anybody is watching this show, please...
You're not live streaming it, so how can we get a comment?
In the future, bruh. In the future.
That won't affect our conversation right now, though.
No, but I'm just saying, so we can talk about it at a later date. Please comment below. Like, why what do you think about these two? Like, do you think there's gonna be like some pivotal like reconciliation between the two of them? You don't think they're gonna go more into their like past backstory?
Yeah, it will, but they don't need to like reconcile. It's just gonna go into it so the Straw Hats know what's going on, and so we know what's going on.
You don't think it's gonna be some like Norland slash Kagura like friendship coming back together again thing?
What, dude? They never came back together.
No, yes they. Remember, like right before Norland left,
That was part of the flashback, though.
no. What I'm just saying, right before Norland left, like they were about to leave on bad terms, but then, like right before they left, they had like the whole heart, like the whole feelsy like, oh, we'll meet again kind of thing or whatever.
But that happens in the flashback.
Yeah, I know that.
You said that they're gonna need to reconcile. Or did you mean that they already have?
No, I just mean that I feel like there's gonna be some feelsy flashback where, or not flashback, but feelsy like thing in the future chapters where they become friends again.
Maybe. I don't think like it. It can happen, but I don't know if like as of now they're that.
You want to make another bet?
Okay.
$5. Okay, I'm gonna write this in the Google Doc.
Go into some specifics though. It has what's. I think it like it'll happen, but it won't be like as long as. How long was the Calgara and Nolan flashback arc?
I mean, it was a pretty long arc, but I'm just saying like, I think that because you specifically said that you don't think they need to reconcile, like they're just gonna do
right
it.
now. But if it happens in a flashback, that like proves my point too, because they already have reconciled.
No, I don't mean it to happen in a flashback. I think it's gonna happen in the present storyline.
And there's gonna be like a whole drama to it, or is it just gonna be like, okay, let's fight together?
There's gonna, I don't know. I think there's gonna be like drama behind it.
Okay, well you gotta go. You gotta say what. What does that entail? Like a whole.
$5 says that Inuarashi and Nekomamushi are gonna like have a whole like feelsy fight that results in them coming back together.
A fight, like an actual fight.
Oh, no, not fight. Okay, just like some feelsy drama stuff happens, and then they become friends again, and we all cry over it.
What does drama mean?
Oh my god. You worded it out then. You worded it out.
No, I don't even know what you're trying to get.
You know what? Never mind. Never mind. They're gonna become friends again.
Their drama won't last more than 5 chapters.
Okay, fine. Their drama won't last.
And it has to be like the full focus of each chapter.
Whatever. Okay. But yeah, what do you think their importance is into the grand scheme of One Piece?
I don't know. I'm pretty stumped unless their fucking name is D or some shit like that.
Yeah. Neku D Mamushi. That has a ring to it.
Dude, they got fucked up though.
They did.
You think they're still gonna be like warriors?
I mean, maybe if Law heals their legs.
Do you think? I don't think Law's gonna heal their leg and arm. Do
No,
you?
their legs are probably gone. Oh shit! Oh, their arm is gone too.
No, it's one. Or one of them has a lost leg and one has a lost arm.
This is almost some Naruto Sasuke shit.
Why?
At the end, Naruto and Sasuke, they lose their hands fighting. Okay.
That was dumb.
Okay, sorry. Never mind. Okay, you have anything else to say?
Wait, you think that? Do you think they'll ally with Luffy?
Yeah, dude, obviously.
But do you think they can fight still? Or they will still fight?
I don't know if they can still fight, but I think they can send the Mink tribe, and the Mink tribe will agree to fight for Luffy. Eventually.
Ooh, they got fucked up.
Yeah, dude, Jack's just a terrible, terrible person.
They
Obviously.
fucking chained his neck, dude.
Yeah. Those poor dogs and cats.
That's animal abuse.
That is animal abuse. Yeah. All right.
What the fuck? Chopper is wearing a fucking football helmet.
Oh yeah. Why is he?
That's pretty gruesome. That's crazy, dude. You wouldn't get this shit out of fucking 1997 One Piece, dude. No one fucking dies in 1997 One Piece.
Well, this is a flashback. All the bad stuff happens in flashbacks.
Yeah, but you never get like fucking crucifixion and like amputated limbs.
I guess, but Bellamere got shot right in front of her children.
That's pretty intense.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
No, I don't think it's as bad.
Okay. Anyway, if you have nothing else to say, are you good?
Yeah, read the chapter. What do you think?
Oh, dude, this is definitely like the best chapter of this arc so far. I think. I'd give it like a 9.
Dang.
What would you give it?
9.0.
Yeah, 9.0.
That's pretty good, dude.
What about you?
Probably like 8.9, I guess.
Okay.
8.9.
Yeah, pretty decent chapter. Makes me have more hope for this arc.
Wait, so what do you think will happen? What do they'll reconcile for? The prophecy?
I don't know. Maybe Robin will know some shit because of reading poneglyphs, and then she'll tell them like, oh, this, and then they'll be like, oh, but I don't want to be friends, and then they'll be like, I don't know, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I honestly don't know.
I think that's what's gonna happen.
No, honestly, I don't think I can accurately predict anything that Oda throws at us. So
What do you want to happen?
I want them to start fighting the Yonko, man. And I also want to know Roger's full backstory and what One Piece is, but
You don't want to know what happens to Sanji? Or what happened to Sanji?
yeah, kind of, but I'm annoyed that they keep on just putting it off, too.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, and I also want to know what D means.
Dude, they got fucked up.
Okay, we've established that. Alright,
Okay.
well, thank you for tuning in to this week's chapter of One Piece, of Romance Dawn, a One Piece podcast. I'm Echoes. There's Breezer. I'll talk to you next week. Deuces.